Hey there friends, welcome back to Legion Gaming. Today we're back in Timberborn as we continue our 1.0 playthrough with the Iron Teeth. And today we're going to add some more well-being in the last of the food sources while we wait for the wood stock to replenish so we can build more of the monuments. Because it looks like we're an episode or two away from building the Earth Repopulator. I also have a special surprise that I'll reveal in a moment. So if you're enjoying watching the settlement grow, smash that like button, subscribe for more Timberborn content, and let me know in the comments what you think we should tackle next. Let's get building. Alright. So, a little special surprise. Because I know I said at the end of the last one that I was going to do a whole lot of the gears, and I did that because our gear storage is pretty much full. But I also did some work on making as much of this as green as possible. So you can see how much of this map you can make green with as little effort as possible. So this is all green. I even made a two-way viaduct that goes all the way over here to these aquifer sources over here. I do want to make this deeper. Well, actually, in reality, I want it to actually flow up and spill over here. So in order to do that, we have to get rid of this blockage and put some floodgates here. But in order for this to actually back up enough to do that, I'd actually also have to put some floodgates here. Yeah, this is all green because of this. I got an engine for that. That's capped off. This is producing water, sending it down this way. This, I have them installing floodgates here and here. Okay. Hi. I think he's finishing this bridge. Yeah, he's finishing this bridge. So they can start building these floodgates. This will actually make these two very... Yeah, it'll raise it up to at least here. To at least this level and this level and then this level. So we can see these as islands instead of connected down here. Maybe I put a dam or some floodgates here to raise this level up, keep this green. There's two aquifers here and here. That, of course, sending water down that way. I think I might add on to this diversion and make it to where this Badwater just goes pretty much off the map. This wood is, yeah, these trees are, but all these trees are about to grow back in. Yeah. Well, at least on this side, yeah. So... Oh yeah, because we had, I was going to add a... See, I was going to add another... large tank here. I can high prioritize that for, come on, for more water. And then I was going to put another hauling post here. I had an idea for these other two monuments. The Labor Monument and Flaming Unity. They are 2x2. So what I was going to do is I was going to take some metal platforms and do them off the side here. I think 3. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, I need to unpause this because this is almost done. That just needs 20 more gears, which we have almost 1,200 gears. Building lacks goods. You lack corn. Right. Yeah, because this isn't enough corn, apparently. So, I was going to rip up this eggplant. And replace it with corn. That's really the only warehouse that isn't full right now. Let's go up to 3 speed. Especially speed through the night. Where is this? Is this priority? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Yes, because they are. Yeah, they're the high prioritized, not super high prioritized. So now, because of that, I should finish these 3 first. Yeah, that's got all the. How are we on power? Demand 2930. Just about to add 600 to it. Yeah, we need at least 600 power, so we need a couple more. Because it added well-being. Wow! Oh yeah, we need more wet fur stuff. Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten into any of this stuff. Oh, because they have to come over here to get food, so they automatically get it anyway. That is about to be done to add more haulers. All right. Oh, that's done. So we go ahead and plant the corn. Well-being high score 24. 25. All right. So, because the last of the food sources are in this. Where is it? Hydroponic garden. That's the reason why I added another tank for water. Is so even with these pretty much full, these require water. 8 days. I want these like these all. Okay. So if we, where is the food? Hydroponic garden. And I can put against the. Let's do just one of each for right now. I can do a ladder. Against that. So they can get to that. You will be mushrooms. You will be algae. Prioritized by haulers. Prioritized by haulers. And I prioritize that. Which means we're going to need another group of fermenters. Yeah, we need. Oh. And those are already started. And of course, we need to raise that up more as well. What if I do this? We need to be 4 there, probably. If I did it up 1, go ahead and pause real quick. No, it would need to go up to at least 2. That, and then I could do you and you. Or instead of that, and we do 1 there, and then we do a, yeah, it would need to go up 2. Where? Let me get the other. And get rid of that. Or better yet, just do a double there and do a 3x3 there, like that. And wow, and yeah, and I would just need to do this platform. Yeah, do a triple there. And then bam and bam. Because we already had the ladders for that. And then power, shafts, vertical, there, and there. And then regular ones there and there. And then we have our other fermenters. What we do need to okay, we need a double, and then okay. Actually, it would only require a. Stop it! Okay, that gets to the same level as that, so it actually would need another double. With a. That would get it into the center, yep. And then another 3x3 on top of that. we have a fruit processing tower here. And we also need to go back to here. We did some ladders. Which direction do those face? They face that way. Really? Why would you? Where? Frickin' autosave. 1, 2, 3, 4. So which means for this, I would need to do that and then a triple. Like that. And then, oh yeah, I need to add some more. I need to add 4 warehouses to this. show food, oppress, fermenter, food factory, power, convert the power shaft, there, 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 and then a platform there. This is gonna say it's too far from, so we needed to do some ladders here. Actually, we don't need this one. Just have them. Alright, they got that in, so we can go ahead and add some more fermenters here and here. You will be purchased by haulers for mushrooms. Construction last materials. Planks. Yeah, we're out of planks. So it should have stopped. Yeah, it stops the production of the treated planks and the gears. Why? Oh, because the logs are gone. That is why there is no more logs. There's no more logs. Yeah, because I have them set with these with these relays. Building lacks power. Oh, because there's no logs. I see this is starting to fill back up again. We're actually going to mark these trees for cutting to get some more logs. Actually, and those. Far along are these? These are actually almost. These are 85% of the way done. You're a liar. You're waiting for a frickin' plank. And I have the. Wood one set at 10%, which is 120. Is there a place where we can get? Yeah, they could actually. Yes, we need planks to get places. Actually, we can get a whole bunch of these right here. So, wood. lumberjack flag. Here. I prioritize those. And mark these for cutting. Well-being high score of 26. Building max goods. Yeah, it's gonna say, yeah, we're out of logs. Why aren't these prioritized by haulers? Oh, it's weird. Yeah, it's literally just these. Yeah, we got all sorts of corn now. I mean, they could actually get planks back from... Yeah, because do they really... Yeah, they don't really need this. They already have... That was fast. Because they were only single. If I can get... Bridge... Needs to be a 3. There. And also do a stair down. High prioritize that. Which would then also mean I would need to do... That... Do they have... Oh yeah, they do have that in. They have those in too. Alright. Which actually then means this can actually... They can get stuff back from this too. Which means goodbye and goodbye. Yeah, we can get rid of this. We have a Badtide approaching. We can get stuff back from this. And this. That and that. That was fast. Can actually do a... They can go ahead and do this. And mark all of this for cutting. That'll be done fast. Alright. So they're already starting to build this. Which means we don't need this tower anymore. That's a whole bunch of logs for them to do. I already freaking grabbed those, which was fast. Power, shaft, regular. There and there. Just go ahead and have them high prioritize that. That's all that's left for them to do there. That is in. I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of dirt in there. And also to... Yeah, that and here. I did that fast. And then dirt. There. And dirt. And then we... I've been score 27! This would be for... Where is it? That's all coming in, so I'll wait for that to get, like... So if I do... I want to mark the planting area of this. So as soon as those go, they're gone. Which then means I can then do this. And put dirt in there. And then put a stair there. Path down and down. I came and did that fast. And then I go ahead and demolish this. Get rid of all of this. Nope. That much. And then put corn in there. There's start of the Badtide. This all the water paused. Yep. Oh, that's going to stop pausing. That's going to continue going. Yeah, I have these set to pause during like bad tides and droughts because there's no use of them running when there's nothing for them to power. You also need to be... Yeah, I need to make sure they're all... Those are set. That's set. Those are set. Okay, they're all set. That's good. Alright. That's gone. We'll go ahead and put another dirt in there. And then that needs to be a double dynamite. That's 3, so where are we going to put the other one? I think I'm going to redo this. Oh god. I'm sorry guys to do this, but yeah. Redo that. And you're now stranded. Fantastic. I really have no way to get you down. Alright, let's go ahead and high prioritize all this, all this, all this. So we need to do a warehouse there. This needs to be high prioritized. And then on top of that, we put the it's the two ways in here. It's in the pathways. Two-way station. There. And then we need very least a double, and then a single. Nope, it needs to be another. It needs to be another double. Then, nope, it doesn't need to be 4. This one needs to be a 6. Sorry, you're just gonna be stranded there. With the tube ways going here and here, and then this going up and there. I prioritize all this and this, and then we need a double platform there. Come on, go back in there. Ladders here and here to get this back in there. And then we can go ahead and actually pause this so they can actually get all this stuff off of here. I'm doing range. Yeah, okay, goodbye. Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. You're just gonna have to die there. Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of this. And put a couple upstairs there. Actually, I can just put one in the center. I prioritize that. Let's go ahead and put a warehouse here, here, and here. These should, yeah, I was going to say, they should no longer be. I can go ahead and just do that. Yeah, you're gonna die in a day anyway. Once they get these in, yep, this can go away. I prioritize that, and we can go ahead and put the two-way station back. And high prioritize that. Which means you can actually build up from 3 ends. Which this will be for, so this is for the finished food, right? Yeah. So this will be for fermented mushrooms, algae rations, mushrooms, and algae. I might need to do another one right here for another of these for more mushrooms. Yeah, I get that back in. This is almost... Yeah, you're about to die here at the end of the day. Lacks goods. Yeah, fermented mushrooms. Lacks mushrooms. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize those were in either. And we're back down to... how far are these? Yeah, they can't really get down to the... Oh, I mean, they can. They have a way over here. So let's go ahead. Wood. Lumberjack flag. There. I priority. No, priority. And cut those. Badtide is about 2 days from being over. Okay, I need to... Otherwise, it's never gonna... We need... landscaping... irrigation barrier. Yeah, they need to... They're done fast. Yeah, because it's saving those. All right. That's waiting on planks. Which this one will start producing planks again until that's at 120. Oh, good, this is in. Which means, where would a good lumberjack flag spot be here? If I did it, say here, would they still be able to reach? Yeah, be able to reach all of them. And a path there. And mark you. Because these are 8 logs apiece. Actually, if I kept water in here... Which that would just require... Alright, Badtide has ended. Yeah, if I say did... Yeah, I wish I could do that. Did a tunnel. Yeah, you can't do that unless you put some underneath it. So, if we did a platform, say, there, 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 and then did the tunnel there, there, and there, I just need to do a stair down there, then there. So, there, there. I prioritize all of that. They're cutting all that wood down. Planks are being produced again. Nothing to do in range. Yeah, because you got all those done. Goodbye. Yeah, so if I can keep water, say, in here, I can keep these lumberjack flags here and make all of this. Because it also goes that way, which means I would need to come down here. Path over here. And a small two-fur bridge there, which actually also which means that needs to come here. But then this only needs to be a single. Yeah, they're coming to do all that. Floodgates. Single floodgate. There. Be to there. They built that little bridge fast. This can actually get a step back from that as well. Next, I'll keep water in all of here. Let's go ahead and pause. What do you have left to... Because you should technically be 2. So what if I... Isn't there a... 2x2? I could go right there. That's perfect. You can be paused. Because... I'm going to go ahead and... Where it would... Forester. You pretty much cover... all of that and all of that. Which actually, I can actually get rid of you. Landscaping. Fill all this in. Right, they have that done. Which then also means I can do double floodgates here. This is actually also how I got this to fill up. I put some floodgates right here, and it stopped all the water from coming out of here. That's there. The water come. Where does this water come out? It comes out over here and goes off the map over there. We're also going to change this path to go that way. Get rid of this path, yes. And then dirt all that up. Yep. And that's going to fill that up. Oh, because this is, yeah, these are in, which means that can go. They can get the planks back from that. And, yep. So that'll fill up. This will all fill up. It's got the water, it's all coming from there. And then you're in, which means you can then plant more oaks. And there, you do, yeah. Oaks will be at least to there. And this will be pines. Let's go ahead and have them not plant that. And you go to there, you also go to there. Those are in, which means these stairs can go. Once I do that, we'll go ahead and get rid of these stairs. And then pines. there. Let's go ahead and do that. Increase the dirt production. You know what? I'm actually going to dynamite that. We have 7 homeless beavers apparently. So we're gonna do some more housing. There. And there. I kept that going because we're gonna need it in order to be able, actually. Because I need to be able to get up to there. We can actually go ahead and put those in. This doesn't really matter what direction it goes. It requires all logs. That's planks and metal parts. Oh, I never did the algae ration freaking thing. Food. Food factory. Bam. This would be for algae rations. Yeah, oh, we have a food factory tower. Yay! All right. Yeah, all of our logs are gone again. Built a new farm. I got this going. I prioritize all of this. That is in. That can go detonate. These can be unpaused. Cuts. Mark for cutting. All of this. All of this. Max materials. It's just saying this. But I mean, can they reach? Just can't get all the required materials. Wait, unless they can't build these until these are all done? Is that what you're saying? I just love watching them do this. This is cool. Let's see what we get by raising this up to 9. Is that too much? No. Well-being score 28. Nice. 29. Oh, because this is in. Wow. So look at all that while they sleep, and so it'll increase well-being so much. That just needs 40 planks. which we need more wood in order for that to happen. That's waiting on planks as well. That last little bit. Alright, then we can go ahead and plant more trees. Huh. If I wanted mangroves for their wood, which they actually produce faster than that, I could actually let's do this case. Do a stair down. Get rid of this. Fill that in with dirt. And actually fill. We need to do rotate arrow to point that way. Fill that in with dirt. And then if I do a stair, say, down here, and all that becomes open for planting mangroves. Which is actually even more wood. So, plants, trees, pine. We'll do that for pine. Actually, we'll do that for pine. Actually, I don't think that we actually. Oh, the actually we're actually reaching from up there. Let's go ahead and actually do that. And then we'll actually we'll do this for birch. This will be a lot of wood once it all freaking comes in. Planting mangroves for their wood this time. I had a score of 30. Well, it was temporarily 30. Yeah, they can't do that until. Okay, that's in. Which means this can be another pine. We also need to mark all of this for cutting. And mark all of this for cutting. All of this for cutting. Actually, we don't actually need. If I get rid of this, how far would. That needs to go now. Still please just plant all these fucking trees. Come on, body. So I can get away with not planting, like I can actually do an extra tree there. Is there anything else being prioritized anywhere? No, it's just waiting on planks. That's still going. They could do these here. Prioritize. And then go ahead and cut. These down for more logs. That's still there, which means we can just do a couple ladders. Down here. Cut all those down. These can be unmarked with stuff gone. You can actually also, yes, get rid of that. You can actually go ahead and also get some planks from here. How fast do they come over and grab this stuff? Very fast. They don't need this. And they don't need this. They came fast with that. Which actually also means they don't need this. Yeah, that'll cover it. Yeah, that'll be able to cover it all. He's still planting all those trees. That's hilarious. View. On those. Alrighty. Are they? This is waiting on 3 more planks. I have 9. Come on. Let's go ahead and have them finish this. And bam. So that well-being score should shoot up again. Yeah. That's me doing range. That was fast. Go ahead and do all that. $32. We don't need this. I don't need this anymore. Grab all that. This. Autosave. That's done. I can go back to there. Alright. Yeah, our well-being shooting up now because of all that. I'm not gonna be able to fit a 7x7 in here. These Oh, okay, they can get in here from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Actually, no, we don't need to. And then we do a couple. No. Actually, we're gonna do metal stair to go up to this. And then you there, you there. And then this will be where this gets built. Well-being score of 37. Tight. Yeah, these require a bunch of planks. Drought started. Why are you not? How are they doing over here? But yeah, I can go ahead and plant mangroves. All in there. Reach all the way down there. Did I? Yeah, I did all the way to there. So we have all sorts of trees. He's still planting these trees. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, then again, those take the longest to do. If I do another... one there. I also do actually do 2 back to back like this. And do a path back like that to there. And then that to there. And then this would be needs to be prioritized and automated with a relay for planks. Prioritize, automated, relay for planks. What lacks goods? You lack algae. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up again. For another hydroponic garden. For more algae. Well-being score of 38. Yeah, you don't need to. Oh, yeah, this is. Yeah, they have the logs. Okay, so the logs should go back up. We can do in range. Alright, get rid of you and you. And instead do a path over here. And do take the haulers. Haulers are so far away. And mark this for cutting. This cannot be unmarked. And this can all be just cleared up. Yeah, they're gonna get through that stuff fast. What was that? What else was I having them build? Oh, it was this. Oh yeah, we're currently in a drought. Those are starting to come in. That's fine. Those are all planted roughly. Do I not have? I do have one there. I just haven't planted it yet. There you go. So yeah, by the time, yeah, these, yeah. It should give us. It should give a steady. Oh, can I plant one there? I don't think so. That's probably why it's not letting me. Okay, nothing to do in range. These guys are already done. That's fast. Go ahead and get rid of all that. Make it look pretty. I can go ahead and get rid of all of this. Pick that up the next day. Means I can actually get the stuff back too. Blah. All right. So it looks like I was right. It's all nice and islanded up. Yeah, I'm gonna block these off. I just realized that's probably not going to work. That's probably going to be a flooded building. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You're just going to have to go back. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and lay this out. You there. Metal stairs. There and there. Oh yeah, that can actually look better with an actual platform. An actual metal platform. Stairs. Metal. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that not far? Is not back far enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. This needs to be 7. With metal platform there, which means this needs to go back again. With the metal stairs here and here. Then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, essentially they're putting their stuff in and then come and grab some stuff out. So next time, we will go ahead and will essentially be the finale of this season, as we will build the Earth Repopulator. And before we set that off, we'll make sure to make as much of this green as possible. But until next time, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Check out the video pick for you on the screen. Play us to watch this series from the beginning. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.